Hi, my honeys. Today, I would like to offer a potentially different and at the very least broader perspective to you regarding angels and demons. Hi, my honeys. I'm as excited as always to be here with you again. Welcome. If this is your first connection, I am just Melissa, and this is Empower Empire, your channel for all things personal power. I am your number one go-to girl for power pointers in all the various realms of your life: personal, partnership, professional, and purpose. It is my express intention to assist in lovingly empowering you to facilitate more of your healing and release, and to let you know exactly who you are. And in this pursuit, I am your new YouTube bestie, your favorite guide to a more empowered experience that is brilliant, sparkly, and beautiful. And I want nothing less than to share in your eyes. Let's explore today's topic. As humans, throughout the course of human history, powers, events, forces, and effects that we haven't really understood have been personified by us into individuations, characters, and personalities. And the reason why we do this as human beings is because perceptually we experience ourselves as individuals, personalities, separate personas. And so anything that we experience external to ourselves, we project as ourselves and relate to the way that we relate to ourselves. So on a brain level, we conceptualize of things that we don't understand as personifications. Angels and demons are a perfect example of us doing this. Just like in the course of our history, we have created mythologies and religions, gods and heroes, in order to explain things that we haven't understood. Regardless of your faith or religion, or what you might think of the entities that we refer to as angels and demons, I would like to offer the added perspective of relating to them as emotions. In terms of quantum energy, the fields that we relate to as our thoughts and our feelings. When emotions are flowing in that field of light and potential, those emotions exist within a scale of frequencies. Some of them are very high vibrational feelings. They carry light and love, and others are very dense and low vibrational, and they carry very difficult, heavy, and negative feelings. We receive that energy. We experience certain feelings as a result of the resonant frequency of the massive volume of our thoughts. And the feelings come in as that energy is moving through the field to inform us about exactly where we are resonating on a mental creation level. Our feelings come to us as angels of light. In other words, waves of information, so that we can be informed of what it is that we are energetically creating before it has received the density of 3D material reality. Because energetically, On a mental plane, it is so easy for us to shift into a different resonant frequency. Much, much easier than it is to shift something once it is material 3D reality and holds that heaviness and that denseness. So, for example, a feeling of anger, even though we might conceive of that as a demonic emotion, a low, negative, and dark emotion, is nonetheless an angelic messenger coming to show us that our thinking is creating something of a negative and a low and a dense nature. And that if we stay in that emotion of anger, thinking the thoughts that are generating that feeling, we will be creating something for ourselves to move forward into in our future that is of the same nature. So when that emotion of anger comes to our feeling, we're not supposed to wrap our identity around it, decide that I am now angry, thereby embodying that demon, and then creating what the information has come to give us a choice about whether we choose to create or not. We're supposed to go into that feeling of anger to say, I'm feeling anger. Anger has come to me right now. Why? What have I been thinking? What am I ruminating on? What am I creating? And then choose to change that. Because, my honeys, the easiest thing in the universe to change is our minds. Not only is it the most powerful, but it's the most instant to shift. And we all do that all the time. I think I'll have a third slice of chocolate cake. No, actually I won't. It's literally that easy. We change our minds all the time. Some opinions may be very fixed. Some opinions may have been really hardened through repetition. But even they are subject to change by the arrival of the light. Because once we have seen the truth, once we have a broader perspective, we can never go back to that narrow point of view that has been shown to us to be insufficient or to be incorrect. Changing our minds is so easy, and it's so powerful because the mental plane is the highest plane of reality creation. Our emotions will flow down from that. Our state of being is the result of that. The quality of our light and energy field is what's closest to us physically. And then the material reality follows. So the importance of listening to our mental light angels, our emotional angels, coming to give us the information of what we are energetically creating is so very important. And if our state of being is negative and dark and dense and low, and we are creating experiences in our future timelines of that nature, and we have embodied those frequency states, the most loving thing that we can do is to change our narrative about that with ourselves. Start telling ourselves a different story about how we feel and why we feel that way. To give our negative emotions less power. To not give any space in our personal embodiment to demons. And my honeys, we can always shift. No matter how negative or dense or dark our current state of being is. Neutral states exist to assist us to shift up vibrationally. Those neutral states are things like choosing acceptance, choosing contentment, even if the circumstances are really, really bad. But to shift up into those neutral states makes it so much easier to begin to choose higher vibrational feelings and to begin to open our minds to thinking higher vibrational thoughts. We give ourselves the ability to start seeing possibilities. So I encourage you to begin experiencing your feelings as messages from the angels. Messages that are loving, grace, and mercy, so that you can shift more into your true power to create the experiences that will follow next, and next, and next in your life for you. We are at cause, my honeys. And most especially when we are unconscious of what we are creating, the angels of our feelings will come to be our guiding lights, to reveal to us what we are holding in mind, in potential, quantumly and energetically, and busy bringing into our lives. Recognize your feelings, honor your feelings, and shift your feelings, my honeys. Use them as the beneficence that they are intended to be. Much love. If you found this video valuable and you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you give it a like. And please, share your impressions and your questions with me in the comments below. I love receiving your feedback. Please also consider becoming a subscriber. It's free and it helps this channel to grow and to reach more new viewers so that we can spread this light more and more. Activate the notification bell if you would like to be informed when I post new content. And all of my offerings are always listed in the description box below. I'm constantly working to add to the available menu. As always, embrace this message if it resonates, and be ineffable, my honeys. Much love. Until the next one.